Hello, welcome to the War Rogers News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's go ahead and spectate Fearow's Bird Nest, which is an NU tournament. Nick Hillar vs O'Kerrans for the finals match. Alright, we will be right back. Alright, so we are at turn 1. Nick Hillar vs O'Kerrans, Kingler, and Blossom. I'm going to predict that Blossom could do a Leech Seed. And as for Kingler, Kingler is going to switch. Alright, Victory Bell. So Nick Hillar immediately thought of the Leech Seed, but instead of Leech Seed, Blossom went straight for the Sludge Bomb. Alright, so Blossom's going to be withdrawn, and Shuckle is going to be there. Alright, so the critical hit, but Shuckle got poisoned, but Shuckle probably has rest, so O'Kerrans shouldn't have to sweat that much. Now as for Nick Hillar, I'm going to predict that Victory Bell is probably going to switch. Or do a Giga Drain. I think Nick Hillar is just kind of testing it. See how much damage it does. Alright, so the Lumberry has been knocked off. So Victory Bell is going to go straight for the growth here. Predicting Shuckle to rest. There we go. So Victory Bell is probably going to continue to do growth, and Shuckle is probably going to switch, being a little bit scared of Victory Bell. I don't think Shuckle should be that scared though, but a little bit of nervousness is normal. Especially if you see your opponent doing growth on you. It can be pretty shocking. So Shuckle is probably going to switch into something that's going to knock out Victory Bell. Now Victory Bell could do growth. I mean, it's a win-win either way. I mean, Victory Bell could do a second growth here because either one, Shuckle's going to, wait it out, or two, Shuckle is going to switch. Either way, Shuckle can't do a move. So Victory Bell can just do growth. There's no way that O'Kerrans can stop the second growth from happening. Alright. Victory Bell's going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb, and Nick Hillar's not going to go for the growth there. Now, Lapras can do something. Lapras can do an Ice Beam, which can, kind of throw off Victory Bell, but not knock it out. But it'll throw Victory Bell off a little bit. Victory Bell could do a Giga Drain, but more than likely, O'Kerrans might just switch. Either way, I think I thought that the Victory Bell should have done the second growth while Shuckle was going to switch because Lapras. Maybe Nick Hillar just had a plan under his sleeve. So Nick Hillar is thinking, should I keep Victory Bell out? Should I switch? Should I not switch? What should I do? I'm going to predict that Lapras is going to switch into something that could take a Sludge Bomb, probably. if Lapras is doing an advanced prediction. If Lapras switches into Bellossom predicting Victory Bell to... Oh. It's a little awkward. Okay. I don't know why Nikilar is doing all this. Okay. I think Mawile has Toxic. I think that's why Mawile is there, because Mawile probably wants to do some status move. Which in turn will make Lapras switch out. Probably into Shuckle. Now, Mawile can predict Bellossom, which I don't know why. I don't know why Valkyrians would go into Blossom. I guess he went into Blossom for some reason, but Mawile's going to do a knockoff there, knocking off the leftovers, so that's good. Mawile can do a fire move like a flamethrower, but I think that Blossom's probably going to switch again, or go into Leaf Seed. And the Toxic. I knew Mawile had Toxic. I knew it. Alright. So Mawile could switch, and I think Bellossom's going to switch as well. Or just do Aromathy. I don't know why Mawile didn't switch there. I think that Mawile should have switched into Victory Bell. I guess he was expecting Lapras to come in. He was kind of predicting Lapras, but Lapras is probably not going to come in anytime soon. I'm going to predict a growth here. Because, I mean, yeah, I kind of knew that Blossom would switch. Alright. I think Victory Bell should have done growth. I really do think that Victory Bell should try. There we go. Now Victory Bell does the growth. Victory Bell should do another growth as well. 2 growths. That would be really good. I don't know why Victory Bell is doing only 1 growth. I think it should do at least another growth. Or I think he's just forcing Shuckle to just wake up. Oh, that's why he's doing Giga Drain. Because he's predicting Shuckle to do an encore. It's kind of clever, actually. Now, if the encore ends, which I don't think it'll end anytime soon, Skyther, yeah, that's going to definitely scare out Victory Bell. There is no way Victory Bell's going to stay with... Oh, well, the encore ended, but I still don't think that Victory Bell's going to stay around. I think Victory Bell's gonna immediately go into something else. Probably Mawile. Because there's nothing a Scyther can do to really injure a Mawile, because Mawile has a very strong defense in NU. Let's see. Mawile. And I'm sorry if my grammar's not that good. I just got back from class, and just kind of tiring. So Mawile defense is 85 out of 230, pretty good for an NU Pokemon. Oh, Gligar is going to go immediately for the knockoff. So I guess this Nickillar didn't want to let Mawile take the bulk, I guess, or take the hit. Oh, I guess it's bulky Raichu. So Shuckle. Oh, so Raichu's gonna go directly for a Wish. No, I think Raichu's gonna switch into. Oh, all right. There's the Intimidate. That's hilarious. The Intimidate was was there on Shuckle, but Shuckle had to switch. All right, so Mawile could knock off something, but I think Mawile already knocked off the leftovers off of Bellossom. I also think that Mawile with the Super Fang could hit Bellossom, but I think Bellossom's going to switch into something. Well, I don't think Bellossom's going to switch because of the Super Fang. If Elcurance has a Ghost type, then that'd be the perfect time to bring it out, knowing that Mawile has Super Fang on it. So there's the Raichu. And there we go. Bellossom's going to be dwindled down a little bit by the Toxic in increments. Alright. Raichu's going to do a Protect there. And Bellossom's going to do a Sludge Bomb, so... Wow. Now, if Raichu... I mean, what I was going to say is if Raichu has HP Ice, then this would be the perfect time to use it, but I guess Raichu doesn't have HP Ice. There's the Moonlight, which is going to recover Bellossom. Now, I kind of think that Mawile is going to do a Super Fang here. Seismic Toss. Alright. Now, could Lapras predict a knockoff? Now the question is this. Is Bellossom Elcurance Cleric? Elcurance needs a Cleric, and this would be the perfect time to use it. And Mawile's going to knock off the leftovers. But there's a little price to pay. Mawile is paralyzed. Now, I think that Raichu has done its job effectively. So now it goes directly into Lapras and Victory Bell. Now, Victory Bell could do a Giga Drain, but I think Lapras is probably going to switch. Or Lapras could just do an Ice Beam. I mean, if you look at the team that Nickillar has, I mean, there's really nothing to lose whenever you do an Ice Beam. Well, for the exception of Kingler, but you know. So there's Blossom. Raichu's gonna go for a Wish. Raichu not probably. I know it has Protect, so Raichu is gonna do Protect here, and Blossom's gonna try to either do a Leech Seed or a Sludge Bomb. Maybe a Giga Drain. I don't know. And there's the Moonlight. So far, all we know about Blossom is that it has Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, and Moonlight. We don't know what the fourth move is. If the fourth move is a Grass move, then I'm sorry, Blossom, but your Raichu friend kind of needs a Cleric, and I guess you're not the answer for that. Alright. So, Raichu... Raichu's gonna go into Gligar, which Gligar could do... nice prediction. Yeah, at that point, I think Gligar is gonna switch immediately, because Ice Beam is on the way. And there's the Heal Bell. Alright. A lot of switching. A lot of switching. Alright, so I'm going to predict that Victory Bell is going to do a Giga Drain. And I'm going to predict that Shuckle is going to do an Encore. So Shuckle's probably going to switch into... or stay around. Shuckle's going to either stay around or switch. Actually, come to think of it, there is no point for Shuckle to switch. I mean, Shuckle is kind of walling off Victory Bell. Now, Shuckle could switch into Blossom. That would just be a little bit too obvious, though. Oh, I guess... oh, Scyther. Almost forgot about Scyther. That would scare any Victory Bell away. So Scyther's going to immediately set up a Sword Stance, which is going to be a +2 attack on Scyther's end. Alright, so... can Gligar wall off Scyther? Maybe? I don't know the answer to that question. So Gligar's going to go melee for the Aerial Ace, and Nickillar has his first knockout, which is the Scyther. And I'm going to assume that Lapras is going to come in, or Raichu. Oh, this Raichu has to be HP Ice, or Surf. I mean, we saw Raichu have Surf. At that rate, I'm going to predict that Raichu has Surf. Well, actually, not predict. I already know it has Surf. I think it's going to conduct a Surf. That's a completely different thing than actually not knowing about Surf. There's the extreme speed. So this is a mixed Raichu. Alright, it has hidden power. There's probably hidden power ice. Either ice or fire. Victory Bell. Let's see. There's a hidden power. And the wish. Alright. Now here's where Raichu where Nickillar's Raichu might do a Protect here. Or Surf. Alright, Raichu's gonna switch into Victory Bell. Alright, there's the Sludge Bomb. Victory Bell? At that health? Yeah, Victory Bell is probably gonna switch out. Or Synthesis. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Growth, Synthesis. We know what moveset Victory Bell has now. Alright. So there's the Ice Beam. Not very effective. Oh, and fun fact, if you scroll the HP here, then you get to see what each Pokemon has. HP-wise. So there you go, Seismic Toss. That's 29.5, so if there's another Seismic Toss, Lapras is going to die. There's a 34.8% health with oh wow, there's 100% health on Raichu, which changed to 73.1. Alright, great! Feel almost like I'm in my stat class again. Almost like I'm taking a stat lesson. Alright, so Lapras is fainted. Man, I feel almost like I'm in statistics. I just got out of class. And now I feel like I'm in class again. Alright. Now it's time for the probabilities. Nickillar has about a... Boy, my instructor's gonna kill me if I don't know the probabilities off my head. Probably a 58%, 59%. Yes, two Pokemon fainted, but you know, at the same time though, Lil Kieran still has what's called a core. And you know how there's a core, and then there's like some offensive attackers? Well, right now Elkirance has a core that he's trying to protect. And we don't know what this last Pokemon is, but I can probably say it's probably a wall or some sort of sweeper for a later game. Ooh, Encore failed. So Shuckle is probably going to do a rest. So yeah, Shuckle's going to predict the knockout right away. Yep, I was right. It's a sweeper. Well, kind of a sweeper. I mean, it's a bulky sweeper if you set it up just right. When I mean set it up, I mean if you can be able to pull off a substitute focus punch. So there's one more sweeper. Alright, Kingler is going to be on the field. So Kingler's probably going to switch right out. There we go. I didn't think Kingler was going to be around. And Volt Tackle. So far we know about this Raichu. It has Surf, it has Extreme Speed, and it has Volt Tackle. So it is a mixed Raichu. Ligar is probably going to faint from that. Yes. Alright. Raichu's gonna come out. Or come in, sorry. Into the battle anyways. Not into the Pokeball. Alright, so there's the hidden power. We don't know what hidden power it is, but I forgot about that move. So we know Raichu's moveset. We know Elkirance's Raichu. We know it has hidden power. We don't know what. It's super effective against Victory Bell. So it's probably some sort of ice or fire hidden power. There's Surf, Volt Tackle, and Extreme Speed. So there we go. Mawile just arrived to the scene. There we go. The Killer is trying to carefully navigate through to make sure that he doesn't slip. And the leftovers has been knocked off. So Poliwrath can no longer rely on its leftovers. Now, Poliwrath can do a substitute predicting Mawile to switch, which I think it's probably going to do. Or do a waterfall. Now Kingler can do a substitute predicting Poliwrath or Sword Stance. Predicting Poliwrath to switch, but Poliwrath stayed in, and Poliwrath is going to go directly for the Toxic. So I kind of knew this was like a bulky wall kind of thing. So yeah, Poliwrath is kind of a bulky offensive wall. Ooh, nice. That double edge did a number on Poliwrath. Oh boy. Now I'm going to predict a second Sword Stance is kind of pushing it a little bit. Alright, so Victory Bell's going to come in. Victory Bell's probably going to do a Giga Drain here, predicting Shuckle to do so, or Victory Bell can do a growth if he doesn't think that Giga Drain can knock out from that range. Alright, so Raichu's going to come in. Raichu has some sort of hidden power that's super effective against Victory Bell, so Victory Bell is going to switch directly into Raichu. He didn't want to switch into Mawile because we still don't know what hidden power it is. If it's hidden power fire, then Nickillar definitely did not want to risk the damage on Mawile. There's the Wish. Alright. Now some people in the comments might say, well, it might be hidden power flying. Well, here's the confirmation. It's not hidden power flying, because if it is, then that means it wouldn't be effective against Raichu. So it has to be fire or ice. So there's the Wish. Alright. Raichu's going to switch into Mawile. And Blossom's going to switch into Raichu. Now, knowing that Alkiran switched in Raichu, that probably means that Raichu has HP Fire. If Raichu's next move is HP Fire, then we know what hidden power it is. Or, sorry, if its next move is hidden power, then we know it's Fire. If it's not HP Fire, then that means it didn't do it. Well, since it didn't do anything, there's a slight possibility it might be HP Ice. Alright. There's the Giga Drain. It's going to be super effective. It's Poliwrath. As you can tell by the type chart to the right of Alkiran's Poliwrath. Alright, there's a Sludge Bomb. And that's going to prove fatal. Alright. So, man, I wish I could have my stat professor on, but he's having class at the moment, so and I'm filming this at home anyway, so yeah, I can't get to my university's internet. But my stat teacher, if he was looking over me, he would probably tell me that Nickillar has a chance to win this match. In fact, he'd probably declare this match Nickillar's match. So, congratulations, Nickillar, and thank you so much for bringing me back to my stat class. So, and there's the bulk up, which is going to increase the attack and defense by +1. Man, my stat professor would be going nuts here if he knew the mechanics of comp. But yeah. And that is going to declare the match for Nickillar. So congratulations, Nickillar. You're gonna take this match. I know you're gonna take this match. I know it. And yeah. I think Blossom's a little bit bummed out that he can't, or she can't, sorry, it's a female, that she can't pin down Grumple. I had to remember the name of it for a moment there. And there's the sleep talk. Oh man. But we do know the moveset for Bellossom. It's Toxic, Leech Seed, Sludge Bomb, and Moonlight. There we go. Well, Giga Drain too, but oh wait, so Giga Drain. So yeah, it wasn't Sludge Bomb. So it was Giga Drain, Leech Seed, Toxic, and Moonlight. Yeah, that sounds about right. So there's the return. I'm going to predict that Grumple is going to wake up and go immediately for the rest. Or just do a return. And Nickillar has won this match. So congratulations, Nickillar. So with that being said, this is the Roy Rogers News Channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to my channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel, signing off. And for any of you stat students, well, this is a good teaching tool for you.